in Aries. What is her name? No, Asia, excuse me. So I'm glad I didn't let you up in my space. I'm glad I didn't let you up in my space. And I don't regret a moment of it. I understand that you want to say that you were reacting the way you were reacting because you was upset as a mother. And I'm going to call that cap. I'm going to say it today at 3:24. It's not because you are a mother and you will go deaf and blind for your child, which I think is the most stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. But if that's the hill you want to die on, okay. It's not that. That's not the reason why you act like an ignorant asshole. The reason why you act like an ignorant asshole is because you have a character flaw. You don't know how to hold a conversation without denigrating a person. I set up your live respectfully, and you try to denigrate me every step of the way. And I don't know what you think you know about me. I don't know if you are delusional because you have a couple of pals here on the internet that you think you are winning in life over me, but you don't know me to make that assumption. And I'm going to call it an assumption because I know that you don't think for yourself. Others tell you about me and you believe it. And you assume that they are correct. Because so far, the only thing you said out your mouth is what other people told you that I've said. You didn't hear me say a damn thing. So to me, you are not a person who thinks for yourself. And I typically don't have conversations with people who are not thinking for themselves. It's not an appealing characteristics. And please, please, baby, please, don't flatter yourself. I am not interested in your frogs or your frog legs or your frog wings, whatever the hell you was calling yourself. I am not attracted to you. And I don't even know what you look like. I've never followed up on you that much, but clearly you know what I look like. Yo, you guys are disillusioned. You guys are on this internet with these parasocial relationships and you believe this is reality. And so because you're liked by 4 people and a couple of their followers, you believe that you've arrived. Can I tell you, if this is the limit of your existence where you believe you've arrived in society, this is it. That's all you need is to be liked by a couple of buffoons and a couple of their followers. Then have at it. Have at it. And I don't need to call you out your name just to speak the truth. Your life is sorry enough, sweetheart. And to be quite clear, what I think of you is this. I think this. I think you're an alcoholic. I think 99% of the time that you're on this app, you're drunk. So you don't recall what you actually say to people. That's why you don't recall calling me all types of bitches. I think that you allow people to put stuff in your ear and then they know you are a grenade. You know what a grenade does? When a grenade hits anything, it destroys everything around it. I'm a motherfucking missile. I have a location. I have a target. So a missile doesn't destroy everything around it. It focuses on its target and it hits it. You and I are not the same. So you're absolutely right, sweetheart. You are 100% right when you say that we're not on the same level. You are a grenade. You destroy everything around you. I am a missile and I aim and I destroy my target. I don't have to talk about your looks or the lack of looks. I just have to tell you who you are as a person. And you're a grenade. And people use you to get a response. People use you and then laugh at you afterwards. You know who has been sending me the videos? Some of your so-called supporters. You're a joke. Just like most of the people you hang out with. You're a joke. That's what I think of you. Now, conclusion. This is what I think of you. And now you can catch me in 4K saying it.
That's all right, though.
Catch me in 4K saying it. I'm live, guys. Catch me in 4K saying it. As far as the Hoover situation, which I just don't even really care to speak on him. I don't care for him. I believe he's a misogynistic pig. I believe he's abusive. That's my belief. And not because I came up with it and pulled it out of the air. It's because I've seen him abuse women. I've seen him denigrate women on this app. I've seen him call women out their names. I've seen him.
Wait, Ray, what you mean by abusive, though?
Verbally abusive.
Okay, so, you know, I hate when we do this. I don't know. I don't know about the abusive. I've seen him argue and go back and forth with women.
I mean, that's fine, but can I finish my thought?
Yeah, I'm up here, just like I'm gonna defend you. Like I'm in the panel, so.
But I was getting through it, and then you could have talked afterwards. I don't mind that.
That's fine. Let me mute.
I think he's abusive. I've watched him abuse women. I've watched him denigrate women. I've watched him yell, cuss, call them out their name. That's not the caliber of men that I keep in my circle. So my take on him is abuse. That's what I see when I see him. That's what I feel when I'm around him. And so I don't interact with him. That has nothing to do with Diamond. I don't have a problem with Black Diamond at all. I don't talk about it in private or on my lives. And let's be clear, Hoover, you could never speak for what I think or think like, because I'm way smarter than you. That's just what it is. So for you to say what you think that I'm doing or how I feel is weird to me, because you can't think like me. I have a problem with petty because I have a problem with petty. Not because I have a problem with nosy. I have a problem with petty. And does that make me have a problem with Black Diamond? No, because I don't talk about her. I don't have any issues with her. You can't begin to understand the way I think. So your assessment is absolutely wrong. Absolutely. But go ahead, T. You can defend him.
I mean, I respect your opinion. I can't change your opinion. Like I said, I have seen him go back and forth with women. I think he does like I can't say nothing because you feel the same way about Kari, and Hoover is Diamond's kind of Kari. Like he goes and he protects Diamond. So your opinion is the same across the board for both of them. You know what I'm saying? So I really can't say much. But I don't, I don't see that way.
Yeah, and we can agree to disagree. We do that all the time. Like, and me not liking Corey doesn't have anything to do with me and T's relationship. Like, I still show up in her live. I do not tell her. So let me clear this up, because this whole idea that I'm trying to control T's live, or I come into T's live for clout or anything like that. Yeah, no. And I think it's very interesting that these people have this take when I used to be in your live so often, I just sit in the comment section. It wasn't until I seen everyone dogpiling on you, and I just felt like it was so wrong. I had my take on certain instances. I didn't agree with everything, but I don't agree with dogpiling on a Black woman. And that's what I was watching people do. So I made an executive decision to come up there and have a one-on-one, one time with Tea Time, and just tell it up, be strong, hold on, and don't get defeated in this. That wasn't my words, but that's pretty much what I was doing. And then I decided once somebody called CPS on her that I was going to be there to support her. And that's what I decided to do. But let me say this. I don't agree with Tea Times Live all the time. And you know what I do when I don't agree? Tell them what I do, Tea Time, please.
You leave.
Have I ever...
You
Go ahead.
you remove yourself from the live. And you say you'll come back.
Yes. Have I ever, in the existence of us just sitting around each other, try to control your life? First of all, who the hell can come in and control Tea Times Live?
Can't nobody control my live.
Like, what?
Yeah, can't nobody control my live.
Bronze, I don't know why you come in my live since you don't like me very much. I'm going to block you because I think I think you're unhinged, but you follow me everywhere I go. How many counts do you have, Bronze? Because this is getting weird.
Hold on 1 second. Somebody just said, I just said in the other
That's
live
right.
that I don't be. Ray, do I be in your panel?
No, you were in my panel to address something that I said I didn't like what happened in your panel.
Exactly.
Right?
And what did I come up for today?
I guess to do the same thing. Probably to address what I just said.
You said you heard the recording of what
Yes.
I said in regards to you. And like, okay, thank you.
Right.
Because you know the comments be down there nitpicking, and they think they know what they talking about. Why I'm in here is why I'm in here. If you weren't
And why
here
is
from
that
the
a problem,
beginning,
though,
don't ask no
T-Time?
question.
Why is that a problem, T? Why is it a problem that you come in my live though?
It ain't no problem me coming in your live, but what she trying to do, because when I was over there, I said I don't be in Ray's lives like that, which I don't, right? And I told
At
you
least
that.
not in my box. She does come in my
Right.
lives to see what the hell I'm talking about sometimes, but not in my box.
Yeah, but you know, like I be in the streets, I go in and out, but I only been in the panel like once or twice.
Yes. She doesn't come up in my box, but why do you need to even defend that even if you decided to come here every single day? Why do you need to defend that? Why
They
is
try
that something
because
you
they
need
trying to make it seem like I lied.
No, I know what you're saying, but I don't understand. I don't understand why you need to defend that. I don't understand why it's
I don't
a
have
problem for
to.
you to be over
I don't
here.
have to, but I just hate for people to try to stir up shit.
Why are they worried where you be at? When you were being dogpiled, I didn't see none of those people show up. And that's really what their problem is. It's because I went in your live and I said what I said to you. And so they have an issue with that. And I've been sitting in your live supporting you through this endeavor with CPS. That's my decision. And 9 times out of 10, I'm quiet in your live. I just giggle, laugh. We talk
When
about
you come in my live, and that's the thing people don't know, when you do come in my live, when you come in a panel, it's usually chill. Like we don't be having no topics or nothing like that. You just come in when we having like a chill vibes type of thing. You came up to talk about politics that one time and stuff like that. So you don't come in there to talk about other people.
Yeah, I don't. And if things are getting out of control, if there's a lot of yelling, screaming, cussing, and all that stuff, I will remove myself. I protect my emotional energy. That's who I am. I'm an adult. I want to protect my mental health. That is very valuable to me. So I will leave spaces where I feel like, oh, wait a minute, this is getting out of hand. And I will say to T, I won't announce it, but I'll put a little comment or I'll send a little text. I left because you know what? I'm being overstimulated. And I'm going to leave.
And you will come up, like if you in the comments and like we having a conversation, a topic, and you have a comment on it, you will, and people will address you from the comments and be like, well, you know, they'll come for you. You will come up to defend yourself.
Yes. And that's a rare occasion because I don't feel like I need to follow every, I'm not a dog who chases a bone. Right? So every time someone says something to me, I don't feel like I have to respond. And so what happens sometimes is that because I'm not responding and defending myself every single day, because that's exhausting and it impacts your mental health, people believe what they hear. And so, and my thought is this: if you are easily persuaded by someone else's words without seeing any proof, then you're not my type of people anyway. So I don't care if you decide to not be in my presence. Like, I don't want someone who doesn't think for themselves. And no one can get up in my space and say a thing about a person without any proof. And I protect people when they come here. And everyone who's ever been in my space, they know how I operate. So to say that I'm allowing people to come up here and dogpile or denigrate Barb is a lie. Cap. That's not how I host. And so I think it's kind of like, what can I say to someone who is hella bent on misunderstanding me? It's nothing I can say to you. If you're hella bent on misunderstanding me, there is no way we can get an understanding. If you already believe all that you have heard about me without any fucking proof, what can I do to convince you otherwise? Because smart people don't just believe what people say. So to me, you're not any different than the rest of the bozos that get up here and listen to what everyone says without any proof. They didn't witness for themselves. You're not different. So who the hell cares what you think? Like, I can't be caring about what you think about me. That is just too exhausting. So back to the live. So I go into DeBarb's live just to try to see if we could possibly get an understanding. And while she's throwing out all of this stuff that she's heard, I said, well, show me, because I can tell you I didn't say that. Now imagine this. Someone says, I heard you said this. And you say, I didn't say that. And they say, okay, well, that's what was said. Okay, I didn't say that though. What more can I say to a person if they don't want to believe me? Then I say, well, show me the proof. Well, I don't have the proof. Okay, then okay, well, if you can show me where I've allowed somebody to come up and denigrate you, I've talked horribly about you on my live, please show me that. And if that has happened, I will apologize. But let me tell you something, baby. I know it didn't happen because I don't allow it to happen in my space. So then she says, I was in the live. Now get this. I was in the live. This is what she says, and I want y'all to pay close attention. I was in the live when she was in your live. And I said, well, what did she say? I don't know. I left before she could speak. What? So wait a minute. You were in my live, and you said that I allowed this person to talk horribly about you. This is what you're saying. I, RaeTheFixer, allowed this person to talk horribly about you. I think, Blaze, you were in there. But I allowed a person to talk horribly about you. But you didn't stay long enough to hear what they said. What? So how can I refute it, rebuttal it? Because you didn't even stay long enough to hear what they said. That doesn't make sense to me, darling. If I ask you, what did they say? I don't know, because I didn't stay. I was so upset that I didn't stay. So then how did you hear? When Asia was in my live defending Chief, because she's only been in my live one time. Once. If you didn't hear what she said because you left too soon to hear it, then what would you like me to do at this point? Are you guys following this? I'm telling you, I didn't say anything about you. I never denigrated your child. I don't know what you want me to say. I didn't allow anybody to come in there and drag you. I just told my perspective on what happened between you and I. I'm like literally telling this to her, and she refuses to listen. What can I do at that point? Please tell me. She doesn't have any proof. She doesn't have any proof. She didn't stay to hear what actually was being said because she was too hot. So then what the hell do you want me to do? I don't know. Am I off on this one? But what you want me to do? Because I'm saying this never happened. So if it never happened, I'm saying it never happened, but you're saying it did happen, but you didn't stay there long enough to listen to what she actually said. Then what? What do you want me to do with that? I don't understand this. Am I crazy? I mean, help me make sense of it. And if you can make sense of what I just said, come in my panel and make sense of it. Because I can't make sense of it. You didn't hear what she said. You didn't stay long enough to hear it. You didn't witness it for yourself. This is hearsay. I say, send me the proof, show me something, and you don't have it. You've never heard me denigrate. You never heard me talk poorly about you, but you keep on saying that I've done it. I'm saying I've never done it. What would you like me to do? All you guys that's sitting in the comment section, the two people that keeps on dragging it, Bronze, you can easily just come up here, honey, since you have so much to say. If you can control your emotions, as long as you don't start yelling and screaming, you're welcome to the live. But what's up, Blaze?
I didn't know who we was talking about. You said I wasn't alive. I didn't know what was going on.
I said I think that you was in this live with Barb and Chief. This whole thing with Nosy, Chief, Barb. Apparently, people. I wasn't sure if you was in it live, so that's why I said I think. I gotta look at my live.
I have no idea. I was just making sure what was going on.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get to the part with you and Hoover, because Hoover is just hella bent on attacking me or talking about me every chance he gets, and I don't have time for that. Like, I don't care about him.
Coming up for Hoover. Don't even worry about that fool.
Yeah, I'll let you handle that. But hey, what's up, Pharaoh? There is nothing I can do about hearsay. There is absolutely nothing I can do about hearsay. Period. I only can say to you, I didn't do that. So anyway, I'm sitting in her live. She's insulting me every chance she could possibly get, talking about my looks, talking about how she's better than me in life. She's winning. How? What? Why did you go in there and spread that I lie on me in your conversation on your live? What? See? Here we go. You need to ask, did I do that, Shigo? I didn't even get to finish that conversation. Right. So I don't know what I could have said that lied on you. But you see how that goes? It is just really nothing that I could possibly do to defend myself.
Oh, hold on.
What you heard in 4K, Shigo?
But
tell me what I said that it was a lie.
But this the same Shigo that came on here lying that she was sleeping with I Speak? You won't have no room to talk about nobody. I don't even know why you be acting like you holier than thou.
Wait, hold on, Blaze, because I don't want it to come in hot. Now I lied on her.
Wow. No offense, right? I'm gonna be very quick. That's why I said we can DM, because I am with my child and Blaze. I'm not gonna talk to you.
If you wanna talk privately, we can. I didn't see the part where you said you can DM.
Yeah, I also said we could DM because I didn't want to derail your conversation. But Blaze, don't ever approach me when you disrespect Black women and kids. Ray, I will talk to you on the back end so that way your conversation won't be derailed.
All right, thank you so much for that. Appreciate it.
Well, you already know. I know how you know how to deal with it, but
yeah,
I wouldn't trust that woman as far as whatever.
You Blaze, you know how we know what we doing.
Her on the Ray train, so I know where her animosity comes from. When the whole thing with Patrick and I Speak went down with you, she was right there.
I understand that, Blaze. I remember her. I don't forget people. You think I forget people who hurt me, antagonize me?
Yeah, now she's trying to, suck up because...
No, she's not trying to suck up. She's trying to clear up the conversation we had. I think you were in the comment section. You were not in the actual live. So I'll discuss that with you.
Okay, I got you.
She came up mature. She didn't attack anybody, so I don't want her to be attacked. And I will speak to her in the back end. That's my preference in the first place. But a lot of lies was told, and people People aren't not speaking up because they don't have anything to say. They don't speak up because they know they'll be dragged on the app by you monsters. So while you guys think because you have large numbers coming in that they all support you, no, they come in, they record you, and they send it to the people that you are attacking. And the reason why they don't speak out is because they're afraid, because they know speaking out will get you dragged between 6 to 7 lives. But I am not afraid, and so that's why I speak out. I'm not afraid of you guys. And as much as you guys said that I was irrelevant, none of y'all was up there talking about me. So how irrelevant am I? How irrelevant am I? How irrelevant am I? You hosting a whole live about me, and all you guys got your little take about me when none of y'all have ever sat at the table and broke bread with me. You have no idea. And when you try to drag me, all I have to do is put up my accolades, and then you're quiet. I don't have to talk about what you look like. I can talk about how you present yourself on this app. You're right. You and I are not the same. You are right, the Barb. I don't get on the app every single day drunk and belligerent. You and I are not the same. You are 100% correct. People cannot say a thing to me, and then I get up on the app and jump like a dog after a bone. You and I are not the same. I actually use my own brain. So I speak for myself. No one tells me how or when to speak. You and I are not the same. And because you get drunk and belligerent and call people out their name doesn't mean that you are an effective communicator. I don't know why you think that's a great thing, that you will go deaf, blind, and what else she says, her saying, for my children. I would not do that. I want to know the truth. And that's why people had you running from platform to platform to platform exhausted, because you go deaf, blind, and blind. And actually you lose the ability to think for yourself. I'm never putting myself in those type of situations. So you're correct. You and I are not the same, darling. We could never be the same. And you're right. You're not on my level. And never will be. Especially because you're a functional alcoholic. Dysfunctional, functional alcoholic. Now, that's what I think about you. Let's get to Petty Row. Patty. Petty. Now you know and I know what took place between you and I. And it was very simple. The first interaction that I had with you was you coming in my space demanding evidence that was on your platform. It was literally in your comment section. You didn't need me to send you shit. It was a comment that one of your supporters put in your comment section. Why do you need me, Patty, to give you that? Why, Patty? Why do you need me, RaeTheFixer, to give you something that you already had access to? Why are you playing in people's face, Petty? It was a comment on a post of yours. Why you need me to give you that, Petty? Stop lying, girl. Anytime you talk, you talking lies. I don't know. And another thing, I don't know why Bella came into my space and told me that they were threatening her life. I have no clue. But she did. she came in my space and said, Rae, they're threatening my life. And I said, who, baby? I was in there minding my own business, laughing and joking around. And she came in my space. Then she sent me the comment from your post. You didn't need me to share it with you, Petty. You had it, baby. Stop lying. Oh, the comment section is very quiet. I can see now that I'm making some sense, huh?
I'm
Petty, it was on your post. Why would I need to give it to you? Actually, I had nothing to do with it. I wouldn't have had anything to do with it had Bella not come to me and tell me that she's being threatened. And you know why she probably came to me, Petty? And why you guys don't see me often? It's because 9 times out of 10, I'm on the side of TikTok that are protecting Black women. So Black women tend to come to me for protection. I'm not like Nitra allowing a white man to come antagonize a Black woman. That's not me. And I'm going to spin this to another conversation in a few minutes. Because why are so many Black women up there weaponizing white people? It's weird. And using them against their own kind. You guys and I are not the same. But Petty, that's what happened. It was a comment on your post. Why did you need to get it from me? And if you were so thoroughly concerned, why don't you just go to Bella and say, hey, Bella, I heard that somebody threatened your life. I don't tolerate that. Can you share with me what was sent to you? If you were so concerned about Bella and resolving the issue, Petty, stop playing in these people's face. Say you were okay with the comment and you wanted to put blame on someone else because you didn't really want to respond to it. But don't blame me for it, because you could have went to Bella directly and asked her, who threatened you? I'll take care of it. I didn't see you take care of it. Thank you, Rick. I didn't see you take care of it. At least I didn't see you. And furthermore, Petty, the way you came in my live like you was going to dictate to me when and where and how, I wasn't having that. You didn't come up to me respectfully. You came up to me as if you owned my space. You didn't even say, hello, hey, Rae, how you doing? Send that over to me when you decide to post it like I said. If you don't get your ass out of my space, you are somebody but to other people, but you are nobody to me. That's what happened. And also, Petty, I don't know why you're leaving this part out. You know damn well that Bella asked me not to share the post at all with anyone because she was going to go live about it on Sunday. And she held the live about it. And I respected her wishes because I'm not up here for clout. I could have posted that up and down this app over and over and talked about it for 92 days. I decided to protect that Black woman and not put that post out because to me, that's a dog whistle. And I have too many people that are anti-Black that follow me because I fight racism. So Rae decided not to share the post because Bella 1 asked me not to. And before she asked me not to, I made an executive decision not to post it on my page because a lot of the people that follow me are raging Trump supporters. At least some of them, and a whole lot of Black women. And I like to protect Black women, and I just thought putting that out there would have been irresponsible. And also, Bella asked me not to. And we've said this over and over, Petty. I know that you like to tell some truth and along with it, a lie, a lot of lies, but stop that. That's what happened. That's why I didn't share it. Not because I wanted it for clout. I never used it for clout, moron. I didn't even post it.
Did you just call her a moron?
Because she is a moron.
Yeah.
She's a moron. Like, what is good? I thought you were smarter than that, but I just feel like you're just a liar. You get up on the app and you tell a couple of truths while you tell a lie. A whole lot of lies along with that. While rage farming and yelling and calling people out their name. And the reason why y'all don't like civility in your lives, because chaos, nobody really ever gets to the truth. I like calm lives so we can hear what people are saying. You guys don't like that because y'all want to lie and overtalk and yell and scold, and people are scared to say anything to you because that is going to be the end result.
And that's exactly why it's the comment section moving so slow. 315 people in here.
Mm-hmm. They in here, they scared to comment.
Because y'all know. That's the life y'all got to live. Could you imagine living that life?
You're a moron. You really are. You really are a moron. Yeah. And the reason why I have to, you know, they say, oh, she come back up and she disappear. It's not that I only disappear. I'm on the other side, but you guys spend a lot of time getting my, my page banned. It gets reported all the time.
Day and night. Day and night. They got fucking shifts at this shit.
Yeah, that's what you guys do. Spend a lot of time getting my page reported.
And it's 487 people sitting on the outside.
Mm-hmm. Baby. Joker, you couldn't have said that better. I have never aligned myself with anybody palm colored to take down any black person. I've been offered. I seen Chasing Pillows hosting a live about me. It was sent. I seen that. I don't know what was said, so I haven't been able to get a chance to respond. But because you send me something doesn't mean I'm going to just instantly respond. I'm not a dog. I don't chase bones. You don't throw a bone out there and I just bite and I grab at it. That's what you don't like about me. I'm not running all over this app trying to defend myself against you guys who I don't even care or value your opinion about me. Who gives a shit what you think about me? I don't care.
They don't like people that use logical thinking.
Yeah. You
and
obviously care.
Not selective logical thinking all the time.
Right. Like, I don't get it. You guys are hella bent on creating this narrative about me. I'm delusional. I'm crazy. I'm unhinged. Child, please. Do I sound unhinged? Absolutely not. I will spin circles, walk circles around you guys. Intellectually, undefeated. I'm so used to debating. I will eat you up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's why I can drag you without actually cursing you out.
And they know that, right? That's why they got to make fun of your religion, your beliefs.
Yes. My beliefs. Oh, she's got a skid mark on her head.
Like, you don't know how disrespectful you are sometimes, Petty. You disrespecting somebody's whole belief, but you can't even. You right. Go ahead, Ray. My bad.
She knows how disrespectful she is. She is perfect. She loves who she is. The minute I heard her say, and to act like, oh yeah, this comment, to act like you didn't know that Proxy is a female or woman is buffoonery. We all know that Proxy's a woman. You know why we know? Because T-Time has said it 1,000 times in her live that Proxy is a woman. Y'all be trying to act like y'all don't know the truth because as long as you say you don't know, you can be in denial. And y'all stay using words that you do not understand. Child, please. I can tell none of y'all read. Yeah. So the comment about telling another woman to eat your bloody, you know what? First of all, it's deplorable. That's number one. Second of all, oh, I didn't even see him. Second of all, it is homophobic. And I noticed that you guys love to bring up my sexuality. You told her to eat your blood clot out of your vagina. Y'all want me to play that?
Please don't. I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear it again. It made me sick to my stomach. Y'all can go find it. It's right on Proxy's page. But I'm the problem. Go find it. Go find it on Proxy's page because that thing is so disgusting. You literally told this woman, a woman, to eat your bloody vajayjay. And you got a big old clock or cock or whatever the hell word she used that is waiting for her. And I'm the problem? A blood clot. That's what she said. I have a big old clot, but you know she never say the words right. But it's a clot. But she speaks in her ignoramus language, you know. Waiting for you, Proxy. And all I'm thinking is, are you upset because Proxy called you out for not standing on business when it came to HB?
I have a question. Wasn't Proxy a supporter of Petty Row at some point?
I have no clue. I don't even know who Proxy is.
I could have swore that Proxy used to gift Petty Row.
Well, if it bothers you that much, AJ, it bothered me too, sweetheart. But these are the people that they follow that say this kind of stuff. I got a big old clot waiting for you. For you to lick my, you know what, my bloody child. I'm not the problem.
My question would be, did you say that when she said it?
Huh?
I'm talking about AJ. I was referring back to the comment.
In Messy Gazette, I just want to say this. Your timestamps on some of your videos are incorrect. And I got a couple of them and I am going to dissect them and talk about them. But you have me up there as some timestamps that are not incorrect. The dates are incorrect. I have my lives and you have the dates wrong. And I don't know if you're doing it on purpose, saying that I said things at a certain time that I didn't, but you need to correct the dates because they're incorrect. What's crazy is that us bloggers get along really well on the back end, and that's wonderful. I don't have a problem with any bloggers. I mean, I don't consider you bloggers.
Can I say something real quick? I'm so sorry.
I see it's bronze. Go ahead,
yeah,
Bronze.
because I don't know you, Bronze. I don't care what credibility you think I lost. I don't know you. I don't give a shit about what I lost with you. I don't know you.
This woman is delusional. She just goes around and attacks women all day. I think this is a man. Seriously. Because I can't imagine a woman acting like this. You literally have followed me around, followed Drop Queen. Now you're going to harass Tea Time. This seems like the antics of a crazy ass man.
I mean, they got enough followers to get in the box, and they follow me. It's crazy.
A timestamp. You have dates. That's what I mean. That's what a timestamp is, honey. A timestamp is a date. I mean, a date stamp. Excuse me. I'm sorry. You're right. A date stamp. My bad. My apologies. Your date stamps is incorrect.
You're twins?
Well, I don't know if you're anti-women or what, but you seem to be following women around and attacking them, and it's weird. I've never seen a woman like you in my life. I blocked you too, and you keep on coming back up. It's weird. Yeah, yeah, because somebody sent them to me and was asking me, and I'm like, well, that never happened. This is not the date that I even wore that outfit. Because I do change my clothes, unlike Trina.
What the? Where did that come from?
No, I'm just going down the aisle because they was in that live trying to dog walk me. So I think she should change that stinking ass bonnet. Damn, you only have one bonnet? What the fuck is going on? See, that's the stuff that I'm going to talk about. Like you want to attack somebody, you sound real crazy. You should sit in silence and stop being up here trying to attack people when you don't even have a room to talk about anyone. Get a couple of bonnets, change them, take off that t-shirt that you've been wearing off and on, rotating out. Like, let's get up with the program, Stinky. Anyway, so Petty wrote, that's what happened. And I'm gonna say this again. I don't know how many times I gotta say it. I did not share Bella's information because she asked me not to. Not because I was using it for clout. And if you look at it, all of my videos, you don't see me posting anything about that. So help me help you make sense of it. And I said this to you before, and you're still choosing to be a liar because it's not even being obtuse. You're just a liar. You're just lying. You're just lying. And Hoover, again, I know you're trying to think for me or trying to conclude how I think. You would have to have a certain IQ to do that, and you just don't have it. Because ding dong, I had a problem with Nosy. Me and Nosy stopped speaking way before Petty Row and I had any tussling. And I just want to clear this up because I thought in Barb's live that she was talking about dime. And it was repeated to me that she was talking about Black Diamond. I don't have a problem with Black Diamond, and I don't even have a problem with dime. I just gave my perspective on it. On her blocking people, what she does have a right to block. So, I mean, but I think she's very sensitive, and I'll just say that, but and actually I'm going to take that back. I don't think she's sensitive. So sorry, Dom, for that. I don't even think she's sensitive. I misread her because now I've seen some of the old videos of her and what she's been saying about people. Yeah, I don't think she's sensitive. I think she's just like, I don't give up what you have to say. You getting blocked. That's what I think it is. I think her and I are similar to the point where if we don't like you, we don't give a damn what you say about us, and we keep it moving, and we don't go and run after bones. So I take that back, Don. I don't think you're sensitive. I think you don't give a fuck. So you're right. I was talking about her, but I take it all back. I didn't have a real good, idea about her. I only seen that she was supporting Nosy in her endeavors of calling me dangerous. And I didn't like that because I feel like if you're going to go support someone, you should actually know what you're talking about. So I was in my bag a little, but I actually think that Dime is just what y'all need. I actually like her, even if she doesn't like me. Now that I've sat in a couple of her lives, and I'm not going to hold, I'm not upset about what she did to me anymore. I've, separated myself from it. I actually like her. And I think you guys are getting your asses handed to you unlike before. And I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I gotta say it. I thoroughly enjoy Dime. I really do, y'all. She's one of my faves. I do enjoy her, but I also enjoy $2 Live. Like, so we can all enjoy different people and not get involved and get in the comment section and attacking those people, right? I don't attack anybody. I just listen to the lives and I'm like, damn, this girl don't give a damn. And $2 don't give a damn either. So they both don't give a damn. So what the hell am I supposed to do? I just sit and listen to them not give a damn. I will say this. I do think that Dime does have a cutoff, and I've watched, and I think $2 has a cutoff. So whatever shit. I'm not up in the comment section talking about $2, up in the comment section talking about Dime. So I just sit and I enjoy the show because it is a show, right? After all, we this is content. I don't know why people forget that. Don't get too invested in it. Just enjoy the show and watch. Don't get too invested, guys. It can definitely impact your mental health. Mental health first. So I take that back, Dime. I really thought that you was being a crybaby, but after hearing your past comments too, I'm like, she's just like me, but she just uses a lot of profanity to get her voice across. I actually think she could do it without using any profanity, but some people like to curse, and I don't mind cussing. So I don't know why people think that I mind cuss. I cuss too. I just don't denigrate people with cuss words. I denigrate you by just telling you your life is crap. And then I tell you the parts of your life that is crap. And I think that's what you guys don't like. Some of you guys. Some of you are going to not like me, and a lot of you are going to love me. And I'm okay with that. Trina, I don't think there's anything I could say to, like, I think that your life represents exactly where you are mentally. And I think that you should go to therapy. Go to therapy. That's my suggestion. Because I went and it helped me a lot with a lot of stuff that I was dealing with. Because I think you're actually a smart person. I don't know why your life is the way it is, but I think you should go to therapy. Michelle, if you want Trina to have a space to speak in, go in her space and you can listen to her speak. This is my space, so I'm talking about it. If it offends you, Michelle, you can easily just step on out. I think it's always interesting that people say, why are you talking about her and she's not here? I hope you guys have that same energy, because I was just dragged for hours on in the Barb's live.
They never got that type of energy when it's needed.
Right. Like, I'm not supposed to be able to defend myself. I'm supposed to do this kind of respectability politics and not talk about people who's not in my space. Meanwhile, people are talking about me all the time in their space and I'm not there. Help me help you make sense of that logic. I wouldn't even be hosting this live had I not had to defend myself. What the hell are you talking about? Now, Blaze, they're talking about, it's really just Hoover. I don't know what else to say to him. I just don't care for him as a human being. I'm going to 100% always believe Blaze over you guys, hands down. I don't know why that offends you, but that's just the way it is. I hope y'all can wake up tomorrow and feel good about yourself and not care that that's the way it is. But it's the way it is. And Petty, I'm not going to stop dealing with Blaze so that I can come in and get along with you and your crew. I don't give a damn about y'all. I don't give a damn about fitting in your spaces. I think you're cruel. Honey, obviously, I'm defending people lying on me, and my character is not going to ever be not intact because of something they say about me. I don't even, that sounded like you, when you said it in your head, I know that you thought that was like smart, but people defend themselves every single day. That has nothing to do with whether their character's intact. When you go to court and you have someone accusing you of something, you have to defend yourself. So go away. I know it sounds smart when you thought about it, but when you put it in writing, I think you should have reread that. Exhausting. I just think people are not, I don't, that's why I can't have these conversations, because it's so, it becomes annoying. That's just stupid to say. People defend themselves every day of their life, and it has nothing to do with whether they think their character's intact. Blaze, you want to say anything about Hoover? Because I don't even care about him. I really would have liked to just enjoy my Sunday, but because I went in that live, I have to now discuss that live. It's always a problem when someone else is defending themselves, clearing up the mess. Because y'all so busy over talking. I will say that the Barb did have a conversation with me, and she didn't call me names until the very end. So she did hold her composure for at least 10 minutes that I was in there. The 1 minute that I was about to leave, then she started calling me all type. I want somebody to send me that part. She did started to call me out my name. I don't know what, I just didn't understand what she wanted from me. And I still don't know. But now you know what I really think of you. After sitting in that live, listening to you, I realize this has nothing to do with your daughter, you raging and farming. Thank you. You're welcome, Hazel. Rage farming. It is simply because you have a character flaw. You like to be the way you are. And I'm sure in your real life, people are just over you, getting drunk and being belligerent. If you don't like what I'm saying about Barb, leave my live, because I'm going to speak freely about her. Just like she spoke freely about me in her life. I don't know what part of that y'all not getting. I don't give a damn what you think. How does that even make sense? Go share it. You can share it with all of them. Call them over. Please. Nobody's afraid. I don't know why you guys are so delusional, believing that people are actually afraid of these buffoons. You think that I get up on this app and talk about them freely because I'm afraid of them? Are you okay? Think about that. I'm in front front of 395 people. I know that a lot of these people in here do not support me, and I know a lot of people are coming to get this on. They are right now recording me so they can put it on the blogs and they can do a recap. I am not afraid of anyone. I choose what spaces I go into, and it must be done the way I feel safe to do it. That's it. That's all. What's up, Journey? That's it. I don't go in spaces where they're going to be yelling and screaming. Who the hell has time for that? I'm not going to get a migraine talking to y'all buffoons. The hell's wrong with you? Like, why am I going to go up in a space where I have to scream over people? How long can you do that? I'm not doing that. So I set a stipulation. If you want me to come to your space, you want to ask me some questions, I'm happy to answer any questions that you want me to answer to clear the air if that's what you wish. But I know that Bob never called me over to clear the air because as much as I tried to explain to her, she still was allowing the comments to control how she was responding to me. Because they are buffoons. That's what I think of them. Not all, but a great deal of you are buffoons. RaeTheFixer is not scared of any of you guys. Please stop that. And you cannot rip me to shreds, Petty. Nothing that you say keeps me up at night. Nothing. I think you're a moron. So to be honest, I think that you're a moron. So to be honest, I laugh. I do. I laugh. You are entertaining to me. So sometimes I'll sit and watch your lives because you are entertaining. Because when you act like a buffoon, I enjoy it. That's the truth. And I'm sure if you ask a lot of the people that show up in your life, they come for the minstrel show. They come for you to burp, fart, dig in your teeth, smack, be like a minstrel show. That's the basic thing that I can, a buffoon. So I enjoy you when you are acting like a buffoon.
It gets obnoxious after a while, though.
Yeah,
I don't.
Then I leave.
How much,
you gotta leave sometimes.
people with internet don't really, watch that shit after a while. It gets just Come
on, Blaze. You didn't like her in the blonde wig with the bright lipstick? Come on now. That was funny.
None of it worked for me. Like, since day one, I already knew who Petty was. She couldn't pull the wolves over my eyes because I seen the liar that she was. So the rest of that stuff is just obnoxious. And it's kind of like anti-black to me because...
Oh, yeah. She is definitely anti-black. All she did for a week straight. And let me tell y'all, just go and look at her page. Every other video is at least 5 or 6 of her videos is about me. Someone who she calls a nobody.
Well, if you're looking at her page, to be honest with you, and it's with all the shade in the world, it's struggling. She got the definition of a struggle page right now. I don't know how you can barely get over 3,000 views when you got over 100,000, almost 100,000 people following you. Shit crazy.
Because they probably bought followers. All my followers I earned, y'all.
They definitely was. Some of them was bought. I ain't gonna even hold you. They was bought.
I earned my followers, honey. My small little page here and my 14,000 here and my 45,000 on Instagram. I earned that. That was hard work.
Ain't nothing like a naturally grown page.
Exactly. That's what it looks like, y'all. Not these manufactured page that blew up overnight. Those are fake. When you are in the trenches, you get followers little by little. And I enjoy that. I like working for what I want or what I have. Well, Miss Thang, we can bring it back. I love eyeliner. I love makeup. I'm a beautiful woman, and I take very good care of myself. So I don't know what to tell you. You can't insult me with my looks, honey. Like, that doesn't work for me. Yeah, I mean, it won't get you 100,000 followers overnight, though. Let's be clear. And she hasn't gone viral. I don't remember her ever going viral, but okay.
Yeah, she went viral before during the Wombland saga. That's where.
Oh yeah, well we all were going viral during the Wombland saga. I was viral, and then I left the app. Then I came back on. Then I left. Then I came back on. Then I stayed on politics side of TikTok. You know, people live their life. I be missing who be into it with who. Yes, I am self-centered. Oh, Aries.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ray.
Go ahead, Blaze. Go on.
I was gonna give y'all a little secret. Going viral doesn't mean anything. Viral, you could last for a second, a day, a week. It's sustaining the people to watch your content. That's where the real trick come in at.
Yeah, I left for a bit. That's why when they say, "Oh, she's just doing this for clout," I laugh because I was never irrelevant. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I just laugh at you guys because I don't know if you guys think that this side of TikTok is all of TikTok.
I tell you what, if you were so irrelevant every time you walk into somebody's space or live, nobody wouldn't say nothing to you then. Mm-hmm. They wouldn't bring you up in the box. And I don't believe that saying anything anyway, that we all somebody. Mm-hmm. Or we wouldn't be here.
Yeah. That irrelevant stuff.
I've been went viral like a million times already. It means nothing.
I mean, some people used to be in my lives. I used to have lives that had 300,000 people. I was a very good live content. I left. I do that sometimes. If it's nothing interesting to talk about, I leave. Isn't that how it's supposed to work? Some of y'all up here trying to make this your, and I left when I was hot. Not when I was dying down. I left when I was hot. I didn't say 3K. I said 3,000, 1,000. People who know. I don't have to prove myself to you. Kappa could never drag me. The Q's be packed. That's what I'm trying to say. They're delusional.
They're focused on me, right? They were just talking about me.
Kappa could never drag me.
I'll tell you who that is when I get off live.
Oh, okay. That's right. I'm so somebody people. Yeah, I don't know, when people say you're not on my level, I thought that was the most funniest thing that Barb said to me. You're not on my level, as if she knows anything about me. I was cracking up. What level is that? Tell me your level. And you're 100%. You and I are not the same. Correct. You're 100% correct. You and I are not the same. We are not on the same level, not in life, not in success. We're just not the same. And I wouldn't have been talking about you at all had you not done what you did today. What's up, sugar? I actually felt sorry for you, but now I know this is just a character flaw. And from what the videos I'm being sent about you, you quite often attack women. You didn't just start attacking people when your daughter had that incident surrounding your child. You have been known to cuss people out. That's why they were like, oh, when she wakes up, she's going to light your ass on. Because you have known for your unhinged, sporadic, insane behavior. Child, please. What's up, Miss Sally? fucking hour, for 90 minutes of talking about people that I would never be talking about. And I really wasn't even trying to have any issues with them. And so I went in that live pretty much to prove my point. That live wasn't to get an understanding with me. Why am I wrong, Mercedes? Help me understand. Why am I wrong? She ain't sleep, she driving. I'm keeping her company. And she came up here to defend herself because of, something somebody sent me about her. But I don't know why it bothers y'all so much that I'm choosing who I support and I choose not to support you. It kills you that I support Blaze. It kills you that me and Blaze can get on this app and disagree and then we'll be cool the very next day. It kills you that we last the test of time. We last. It kills you that that's what it is. I seen y'all talking about me and Blaze. Oh, they arguing now. They falling apart. If you know me and Blaze, you know that we disagree quite often. That does not make me hate him. That's not going to make me not be around him. I mean, we disagree. I'm sorry that you don't have people around you that can disagree with you safely.
At least I know I'm getting an honest answer out of you. Like, I don't got one of these yes people around me.
No, yeah, because Blaze, no one can disagree with them and be safe afterwards. And that's deplorable. Like, if you can't be in a space where you can honestly speak your opinion without thinking about being dragged, are you really supporting these people? Because I know most of these followers that go in these space, they will not really disagree with them. Wait, let me read this again. Well, I will say this, Blaze, you know people talk about you, but when they put your family, that's not, yeah. And nobody calls that out because they're not brave enough to do that.
Well, let's be clear. I don't like to center myself or nothing, but let's be clear. When they do, many of the time that these same people are getting upset about their children's being posted and things like that, and their addresses and everything like that. But they sat on this app for almost a year and a half, watching people repeatedly post my children, post pictures of my house, post pictures of my wife's deceased mother, tax information. I mean, it's been endless. So when these people cry about this stuff and I'm listening to it and I'm like, you ain't got no room to talk because you sat there and laughed about it and it was funny to you when it was happening to somebody else. I watched them post my supporters' mother in the hospital just because they supported me. And they allowed it. And they still allow it. They're actually monetizing it now.
Blaze, I'm sorry. It's not, okay, no, let's read this, Go Heal. No, we cannot disagree with you, creators. You block, mute, cuss us out. We don't have an opinion. I don't mind an opinion. I do mind lies.
I know I don't mind an opinion as long as you're respectful with it.
Yes, I do have a problem with people lying on me. I have a problem with that. So if you're in my comment section spewing out lies, oh yeah, you're getting blocked. But if you want to come up in my box and you want to have an equitable conversation, sure, be my guest. I do it all the time. And if you get up in my box and you actually put away all of your misnomers or this, whatever you've been taught or told about me, and you come up here and you actually ask me questions that are respectful, I bet you leave out feeling heard. But if you get in this comment section and you put in the comment section a whole lot of lies and expect me to allow you to do that in my space, that's not going down. You can disagree. But a lot of you guys aren't disagreeing. You are pushing false narratives. And that is a huge difference. You can say, Ray, I don't agree with you saying that. And I can say, okay, you don't have to agree with me saying that. But I'm going to say it anyway. Right? And then if it's too much for you, you know what you do? You remove yourself out of the space. That's what I do when I don't agree with certain things. Shit, I leave.
A lot of y'all won't have that. A lot of them won't have that conversation because y'all know y'all don't have no leg to stand on.
Mm-hmm. I dare any one of you guys to come up here and have a real conversation. A petty supporter, a Barb supporter, and tell me what you've heard, and let's actually talk about it. I don't mind that.
But you won't. They won't.
You won't.
They're in the comment section and troll, right?
Right. Record. They all in here recording. And I don't
run
mind
back to your live or your favorite creators live and keep pushing that false narrative.
Yeah. It is. It's quite I mean, hey, whatever. I don't mind it. But just know that you can come up in my space. Shigo came up in my space and we had a very good conversation. We had a very good conversation.
And I want to note that what I said about her was just straight facts.
Yeah.
Disrespect her. I ain't call out her name. I ain't do none of that. But those are straight facts. And that's why she don't want to talk.
You know, I would rather her talk to me in the back end than come up here and react and all of that stuff. So if she needs some time or she's with her kids, I respect that because this is Sunday. But I wish Bella was here because she can vouch the reason why I didn't give anything to Petty and the reason why I didn't even post it. Petty left out that valuable information. Why don't y'all ask her, did Ray ever post? Bet you y'all won't.
I have a question.
Bella's live.
Asking you for Bella's information, though.
She was asking me because somebody had said on one of Petty's posts that Bella should be hung by her robe, her judge's robe.
Uh-huh.
And Bella came into my live. Bella came into my live and asked me for help. I said, what happened, Bella? I was hosting the live, laughing, like chilling and minding my own business. Bella came into my live, said they're threatening my life. She had more than one threat, by the way. But she asked me for help. I said, okay. She sent me what the person wrote. It wasn't no mistype. Y'all full of shit. But okay, y'all can have it if you want to say that.
How you mistype that?
Yeah, please. She didn't mistype anything. She said what she said and it was left on the freaking post until it was addressed. But anyway, Bella came to me. She showed it to me. I talked about it a little bit in my live. I told Bella, this is crazy because at this point, this is getting outrageous. No one should be talking about you being unalive. That's crazy. It's going too far. That was by accident. But that was by accident. But Petty brought it up today, so now I have to address it again. Come on now. Keep up. Bella came in my live. We talked about it. She said, please do not. She asked me not to post it. I told her I don't think it's a good idea. Oh, there go Proxy. I don't think it's a good idea to post this. Because I feel like it's sending out a dog whistle for people to try to harm you. I don't think I should post this on my particular page because of the type of lives that I do. I do a lot of anti-racism, a lot of politic lives, a lot of things that are, I am in a lot of spaces where there's a lot of people who do not like black people. And I don't want to give anybody, those insane people, any ideas on trying to hurt you. So I didn't post it. And she also said, Ray, please don't. She said, Ray, thank you for not posting it, but don't. She said she's going to discuss it on Sunday, and we moved right along. So for Petty to say that I was holding it hostage so I can get clout off it. I never posted it, Petty. It never was posted by me. So I have no idea what you're talking about.
So why didn't she just go get it herself? Why did she come to you and ask you for it?
Exactly, because it's all bullshit. It's smoke and mirrors. It was a post. You posted it. The girl commented. It was in your space. So all you had to do is scroll down, Patty. Scroll on down and look at your comments and then find it. You didn't need me for that. More importantly, if you was that afraid for Bella's safety, why not go and talk to Bella directly? You done dragged the woman for about 32 days and 42 nights.
Can I ask a question? Was the comment confirmed to be in her comment section? Did she?
Yes, it was confirmed.
Yeah, confirmed. So she didn't need you at all. She could have just went and found it herself.
Exactly, Blaze, but that's the smoke and mirrors. She came to me to get answers, and I didn't give it to her because I wanted to use it for clout. Are you okay, Petty, with that bullshit? And I don't understand how anybody listened to that and believed that.
But you didn't post it, so how are you going to use it for clout?
Exactly. She wanted to use it for clout. I didn't post it. Moron. That's why I call her a moron. And she knows that, but she still tells the half-ass story. Just like she's talking to this woman, Miranda, who attacks me quite often in the lives. I be seeing her talking shit to me all the time. I don't know why you have white women in your spaces attacking black people. That's really odd to me. But
well, ask her if that person's in her Discord in her Patreon, and then then you know why.
I'm talking about adults, honey. Maybe it's another Miranda. You know, people be having different names. But as you're sitting in that live, she's like, Miranda, she calls you out. Miranda, you're a liar. And I'm keeping my eye on you. It's three. Yeah, so many Mirandas. Some of them be attacking me, child. I don't know who it is. She calls you out in the midst of a live. Then you get up in a box. And then she tells you to get out the box because you're looking for clout, that you attack black people. And then as you started explaining what happened, I mean, it makes all the sense in the world that a white woman would go and tell a black woman that she has a white woman in her space that is a known racist and that she needs to, watch out. But instead, Petty decided to be offended. I don't get it. And drag you.
Called anti-blackness.
Right. I'm like, what are you... Wait. From what you're explaining, Petty, she came to you and told you about a woman that's in your space who is a known racist. She's already addressed this woman. She's just protecting you pretty much. And then you got upset because she said it. I don't get that. Help me understand that. Help me help you understand that, because it didn't make any sense to me. Yes, it was one of her mods. So then that's what people do. If you have a known racist in your freaking camp, I would think you would want to know about that and address that person. Instead, you shot the messenger. I got it, Petty. You make a lot of sense. Is it that you wanted to not address the known racists because they do your dirty work? You weaponize their hatred for black people and you help them attack. I mean, we've seen it on Blaze's Live. Y'all been trying to shut him down for forever. For forever.
Going on 3 years now. I don't watch her allow people talking about going to attack children on her live.
What are you talking about, Mags? I don't understand. Like, I don't know who you're talking to. Please at who you're talking to, or say Ray or Blaze, because I don't know what you're talking about. She told you that you had a racist in your camp, and you got upset with her from telling you. Help me make sense of that. Most black people don't want to align themselves with racist white people, but I notice a lot of you do. You see what Nitra just did the other day? That was pretty sick. But y'all not gonna really talk about that, are you? Y'all not gonna really talk about Nitra took and told this white man to use his white privilege to attack a black woman. And you showed proof, Miranda. It's nothing I can do. I just think it's very strange. Thank you. That she would get upset that you are telling her that she has a known racist in her camp. They know that these people are racist.
Yeah, because it's more than a few. I can name a few of them.
That's what y'all not getting. Right? I'm like, how niche are you going to tell this man, this palm-colored man, to use his privilege?
Yeah, she used those exact words, which was disgusting. I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't got no problem with Miss Nitra personally, but to hear a black woman say to a white man, go use your white privilege to attack her is crazy for the whole world to see.
That is crazy work, but I don't want to just call it crazy. I don't think it's crazy. I think it's diabolical. I think it's anti-blackness. These people are corrupted. These people and what people you guys think are large content creators, but I think y'all need to go around the app. They are the type of people that during slavery time and we were planning to depart or escape, they was telling Massa what we were doing. They're compromised. They compromised. I'm telling y'all. And I'm too straightforward that I don't align with them. So I don't know what else. Wait. And doesn't she have a discrimination case? Oh yeah. That's what she has. Name them, Blaze, please, so I can block them all. It's so many, honey.
I tell you the main ones. What's her name? Fairy Mariah, the same woman that called a black man school trying to get him kicked out of school. That's one. What's the other young lady's name? Matter of fact, I'm gonna just post them. How about that?
Yes. I'm gonna do a whole live about that. You guys were the people that got that pum, because we was not playing with your type. Y'all was up there, yes sir, yes master. I don't align with anti-blackness, and I don't uphold white supremacy. That's why a lot of y'all mods are white women. And they help you do your dirty work. And they enjoy it. And you know that's why you have them there. Because you know they take pride in finding out our addresses, where our kids go to school at, who are our children, where we live at. They love it. You give them pride and purpose.
Let me ask you a question, right? This is a hypothetical question. Would you let a white woman subscribe to you or give you money or see them in person if you ever saw them saying the N-word or writing the N-word across social media?
White women, no, anytime they're in my space, they are silent.
Well, I tell you like this, Petty Rose went on vacation with one.
White women are sharing it. Y'all not listening? What you say, Blaze? I'm sorry.
I was asking, would you go on vacation with a white woman that you caught saying the N-word?
No.
Well, Petty did. Petty likes these white women to subscribe to her and give her money. Like Miss Fairy Mariah, the same woman that got caught calling people the N-word. And I still got those, what do you call them, tweets? Every last one of them.
Send them to me, Blaze, because I'm gonna have a whole live about this, because I think this is this there is a huge there is a
You
huge
don't know.
problem.
Don't say you don't know, Petty, because you're the reason everybody knows.
There is a huge problem on TikTok where a lot of black content creators are using white women who are racist and white men to dox other people that they don't like, attack their accounts. That's why my other account has been down for a very long time. And then they say you can't get people in your lives. Baby, I can get people in my lives. It's the problem is that when my account gets up and moving and gets on the FYP and people start coming in, you guys dox, you guys not docs, you guys start reporting my lives. Every time I go live, you report them. That's what the problem is. And I know you do it because you're afraid. Otherwise, just leave me the fuck alone. How about that? Just leave me alone and let me do my thing. And let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see if they don't like me. Let's see if they won't follow me. Let's see.
Well, it ain't working out either way for him because the numbers is still going up.
I just saw you post about the HB saga. It is definitely triggering. I felt that. Absolutely triggering. That's why I didn't have much to say about that. I have to take care of my mental health, y'all. And oh, they mass report me every time. Anytime I go live, I'm really but I'm being careful with what I say. But they probably working on how to get rid of me right now. Because I speak too much truth and I don't yell and scream and cuss. They always say I talk very loud. I'm talking over my central ear. And so sometimes, ooh, I didn't want my thing. Sometimes when I'm talking over my central ear, you hear that? It's my beautiful, because I live a good life. According to them, I don't, but that ain't the truth. Oh, you look so pretty.
Yeah. Yeah.
We just got to the mall.
Is like short or something. I don't know why.
But I'm still in here.
Yeah, my ear, that's my ear. So sometimes I'm talking loud because I'm talking over my central ear. And I can barely hear sometimes. So I'm just like talking over it. And that's what happens. But then they try to say, oh, she's just yelling and screaming. I ain't cussing.
Tell Ray I'll be back. I'll still be in here though.
It's still weird. Look at this side.
Okay.
Got you.
It look like way longer. It look like she be way longer. Hey, Jay. What you doing? What's your boy?
She getting out of here. I ain't denigrating them.
Yeah, she be back, Ray.
Right. So anybody who has central ear, it makes a sound. So I'm constantly trying to drown it out. So I talk a little bit loud in my placement. And so that's why I talk loud. That's just what it is. But naturally, I'm an assertive speaker. I speak for a living. Duh. Like, fuck. Like, and why are you criticizing me, the octaves, my voice? Why is that bothering you? That's another anti-black comment. Anti-black woman comment. They always want to try to tone police us. I did have someone look at it and it's perfectly fine, honey.
You know what's crazy, Ray? Just hearing you say that, right? It just reminded me of somebody else they always talk about, screaming and stuff. It's crazy.
Child, my family is loud naturally, Miranda. So I come from a very loud family, but I don't come from a family that call each other bitches and hoes. That's where we are very different. I can tell who was raised being called out their name. I wasn't. And I don't hang around people who call me out my name. That's not my type of company. And I like what's wrong with being loud? Stop trying to tell women how loud we can speak. Like, what is wrong with you guys? That is literally misogynoir. You know how many black women have been unalived or harmed because they have spoken up for themselves or they've showed some type of emotions? You want me to speak without any type of emotions so that you can feel comfortable around me? No, that's not what you want. You just don't want to hear me because my voice resonates. And I'm going to prove it. Stop getting my lives banned. How about that? Try that. Stop sending your prejudiced, racist goons over to my spaces. Petty, we seen you trying to get Blaze live banned. Well, what are y'all using to get him banned? I'm using... Come on now. It's not that nobody cares what we have to say. It's that you care so much that you want us silent. So you do everything in your power to get the lives banned, where we can't even use them for receipts also. They're good for, where's the receipt? I don't have the goddamn receipts because you don't got that live banned, so I have no access to it. Come on now. I hope I'm making sense. Fools, y'all just... I won't get in spaces where I'm going to be cursed out at. Like, that's just not how I operate. And Miranda was sitting there trying. She asked you questions and you couldn't even tell the truth about it. That's what it is. You was just trying to overtalk her and call her out her name, and she was being respectful. She didn't call you out your name once. And when people usually respond like that, when you are telling the truth and talking calmly, that's because they're lying. I couldn't even believe somebody said she's coughing, so she's not really paying attention. I never heard that one. That was really interesting. I don't care, guys. I'm not afraid of anybody. And I speak and I talk about anyone I feel like it. And nobody's going to stop me from doing that. I want that to be clear and understood. I just talk and speak about things. I speak about things differently. I don't go in spaces where I'm going to be over-talked and yelled at and called all types of bitches. That's not my type of environment. And some people can, and that's good for you. And I'm not talking against it. That's you, though. That's not me. So this idea that I'm afraid to go in spaces or that I just, girl, bye. I'm not afraid of you guys. If I see you on the street, you wouldn't do anything to me. Not afraid. I just think more of myself. And I know that probably is upsetting for you to hear, but I have boundaries and I think more of myself. So I don't allow people to denigrate me. So I hope I've cleared up enough of these false narratives. I know that I won't be able to do that. Aries, I think you're doing a great job. I think you should continue to host your own lives. Because they don't like when you take your time out to create your own space to speak up for yourself. They hate that. I don't give a damn what you guys think about me. That's why I never respond. I remember one time I was trying to be like, oh, petty, roll with the rolls. I feel so bad after that because I'm so much like, I've never been that type of person as a kid, as a teenager, as a young adult. So now I just never denigrated people on their looks. People can't help their looks. People are born looking the way they look. So to me, talking about somebody's looks is just, it doesn't hit the way you think it does in my book. Nobody can help that they were born with a big nose or a small nose or no ass or no hips, or that they have a weight issue that they're struggling with. These things are, people struggle with that. So me talking about your weight, when I can literally talk about the fact that you don't make sense and then explain to people why you don't make sense, I'm going to go for why you don't make sense. Why you are a moron and a buffoon. And I get irritated talking to people that I think aren't intellectually compatible. I really do, because it doesn't make sense. And I don't like people to talk to me like I'm stupid, because I'm not. So when I see people saying, oh, Rae, she doesn't make sense, I just understand that I'm a lot smarter than you and I speak over your head. That's why it doesn't make sense. And maybe perhaps I should start picking my nose and scratching my ass on a live and burping and sounding like a moron so that you can take some interest in my words. But I'm sorry, I don't do that. We had to do that unwillingly many years ago. I'm not here to put on a minstrel show for anyone. Think that you should stop doing that, Petty, because you are looking real foolish. Although I enjoy it, you know. If that's how you make your money, have at it. Have at it. I mean, I don't talk to them like they're stupid or dumb. I talk to them like, never mind. I don't talk to them like they are stupid. I'm just saying. I don't. They speak stupidly. That's what happens. And I just pointed out. That's just what happens. I don't talk to people like they are stupid. So don't put that responsibility on me. I just talk to their stupidity. Who are you? I never done anything to you. Leave me the fuck alone. Who are you? Listen, stop speaking on me. I've never done anything to you. Leave me the... Who are you? Not Trina again. Who are you? Is this Trina? Is this Bonnet? Who are you? I don't like when people come up there with these fake accounts. I have no clue who you are. Oh. This was a good live. Hoover, stop reporting my lives, please. Stop sending your bots, darling. Stop it. Cosmic. Oh, hope it's not somebody coming up here yelling and screaming. You're just going to get booted.
Hey, Rae, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I just want to say something, and I'm not coming at any creator because that's not what I do. But I just want to say I was listening to you for like the last 10 minutes. People tend to like buffoonery. I personally like you and Petty Row. I don't have any beef with Petty. But I'm just saying I watch everyone on here and I like to analyze people. And as a person who really like etymology, I get what you mean that people don't realize that our ancestors had to fight so hard not to be entertainers. And like just the word entertainers is just kind of interesting to me because like it literally means putting you in a box and serving your purpose as whatever you are in that container, you know? Mm-hmm. But I think people lack the ability to have like conversations with substance. It has to be some type of like buffoonery, like literally to keep their interest because people are low vibrational. But, I am guilty. I follow many creators that talk like mess, and then I follow people that talk about higher consciousness. It's just, people are going to be interested in what they're interested in, but no one's really talking about what they need to be talking about. I've seen some platforms actually start talking about stuff like that, but I don't know what's going on. I just want you to know that you are great and you're liked, and
Thank you.
I want
You
you to
can
have a
find me
good
on my other
day.
page, right, Cosmic?
Yeah, I just came in. I was like, I don't know what's going on, but I just want you to know you are great and you're liked. So don't sweat it.
Oh yeah, I wasn't. You know what, Cosmic? I did. What I decided to do is go into a space, and I just wanted people to see. No matter what I said in that live, nothing I could say could
I don't know
fix
what live you're
whatever.
talking about.
Huh?
I don't know what I literally came in like at 10.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Wait. Why
I
are you?
just
Wait. Hold on a second, Cosmic. Is this Trina? Not
I,
Trina again.
I
Is
don't
this
know.
Trina in my life? Trina, why are you here? If this is you, I don't understand, girl.
Yeah, I don't think people come to TikTok to really have intellectual conversations. I
Some
think
people
they
do.
come for entertainment during work days. Like I know
Hmm.
I do when I have to go to work, or if I'm at the gym, or right now like breastfeeding. I'm just scrolling. So I don't think people really, you know,
Hi,
think that
Virgo.
hard about it. But they should, because it's a platform where a lot of us can gather and talk, and we really should be focusing on things that we can change the world. That's what I think, at least. But
I think that there
people
is
don't like
some folks
hearing
that
me.
come up here and talk about intellectual stuff, and there are
Hmm.
some people who are coming up here and they want to talk and they like the drama. I'm an onion.
Right.
So I'm layered. So sometimes I'll sit in lives and just laugh and be entertained. I only can take but so much of that. And then I go on the other side where I'm talking about politics. I think people are balanced, and I don't think anything is wrong with either of those. Right? It's nothing wrong with it. Whatever you come up here to do, do it.
Right. I
But don't
actually
do
don't
it at
even
the
go into the
mistreatment of
boxes.
others.
Yeah, I don't go into boxes because, like, people be really like, I don't know, they want to talk a lot, but I will want to put my hands on them. So I just kind of
Or I had to
stay in the.
learn not to be like that.
Yeah, and I realize that it's just word boxing. So I don't really want to, like, do
Yeah.
that with people because it's just going to get my blood pressure high and make me all upset. And
Mm-hmm.
then like I snap back into reality because TikTok is like a whole different realm, and it's not like reality because you're not in my face saying that. So I
Would never say
usually,
it in my face.
right. So I just tend to like just stay in the comments because I really don't want the smoke, because I know in person they wouldn't be carrying that same energy.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I just want you to have a great day. I'm going to go back to the comments.
Thank
I
you,
just thought you
Cosby.
should know that. You too.
Thank you so much. That was sweet of you to do that. I appreciate you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Trina, you're coming in here to create drama, sweetheart. You said what you said. I'm saying what I'm saying. I didn't come into the Barb's Live to address you because I don't care to. I said what I said. I think you're a horrible parent. That's that. I don't know what else you want me to say. I think you put your daughter in some challenging situations, and you are not critically thinking about her safety. That's my opinion. The fact that in the last, I don't know how many weeks, your daughter has witnessed someone putting pulling out a pew pew on you. Now CPS is in your home. She's moved so many times in these last couple of months, and you're on the internet trying to argue with me instead of thinking of a master plan. That's why I think you're a horrible mother. That's why I don't know what else you want me to say. And a lot of you guys are very happy to watch her be a car wreck because she makes you feel good about yourself. But I would prefer to see her get up and do something for the protection of her daughter. That's just my take on her parenting. Sorry, not sorry. That's just my take. So what would you like me to say? I'm not talking about you being, I'm not talking about you being cash poor. I'm talking about you being morally poor. I'm talking about you being morally poor. I'm talking about you making poor choices when it comes to your child and putting her safety at risk. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fact that you moved your daughter into a home with a stranger that you barely knew. And now CPS is actively involved in your life. I'm talking about the fact that you were in a shelter and then you had to leave the shelter because you said something went wrong with the fire. That's what I'm talking about. It is my business because she put it on the internet. You see how that works? I don't get up here telling my personal business that I don't want people to have an opinion on. Are you slow? This is why I can't have conversations. That's not your business. She made it my business when she put it on the internet. Are you okay? And I excused myself out of that live and I went into my live. Hence why I'm over here. Are you okay? I can decide whether I want her here or not. I don't get that. How does it correlate? Trina just sat in a live for 2 hours or so talking about me and dragging me. And now you think it's wrong for me to call out her poor parenting. Get out of here, girl. That's why I can't have these conversations. It does not make sense. And that's why I think it's intellectually dishonest. And like I said, I don't make people look stupid. They just sound stupid. I don't come for them. But if they send for me, I will respond. And I don't drag them. I'm just, if me telling her the truth about her life is considered a drag, then she needs to do something differently. I'm just telling the truth. I wouldn't even know these truths had she not come up on the internet and shared it. So how am I dragging her by saying, get your daughter in a safer environment, give her some stability, don't put her in predicaments where people are pulling out pew-pews on her. Please get her, don't be moving in strange men's houses with your child because that can ultimately put her in danger. You think I'm the problem? I think a hit dog hollers. Maybe you're doing the same thing. I'm not her problem, baby. I should be the least of her worries. What I think about her, what I'm speaking about her, shit, she shouldn't even be on the internet. When I was homeless, I wasn't sitting on the internet talking about people. I was trying to get my life together. And that's my suggestion to her. I don't know what's up with y'all. It's okay. It's okay for y'all to make fun of her. But then when somebody actually speaks the truth about her life that she's sharing with us on the internet, we're wrong. Stop that shit. I ain't said nothing about her looks, her hair, her clothes. I'm strictly speaking about what she shared on the internet to me, to the rest of the whole entire internet, 6 billion people up here. She shared it, and now I'm giving my perspective on it. Go get some help, get you some therapy, get your daughter in a safer environment where she doesn't have to worry about if her mother's going to make it home tomorrow or if somebody's going to unalive her. You're being irresponsible. That's my take on it. That's my take. Anyway, let me get out of here. I'm tired. It's nothing more I can say. It's nothing more. But I had already said these same things. These people are buffoons. I got to get out of here. I'm actually going to finish the rest of my Sunday. Y'all go watch the blogs. Make sure you look at my content. Love me, like me, hate me. It doesn't matter. I'm still divinely protected. I'm still going to be my divine self. And I'm still blessed from the tops of my head to the soles of my feet. And there is nothing, because I know that you guys were trying to send some work my way. But in the spiritual realm, I will whoop that ass. I have been whooping your ass since you tried it. Don't worry about my line in the middle of my forehead. When you know, you know. So keep on sending your darts and your black magic. None of that shit works over here, by the way. Doesn't work. And I don't care how many salt baths you take. It ain't going to protect you from your karma. So let me get out of here, y'all. Bye, tea time. Enjoy yourself with your family, girl. You look stunning, honey. Take care, everybody.